Okay, this video is going to be just a little bit different than what I normally do. I'm just going to call this an essential gear video. The device that's in my hands has been with me everywhere I went for the last year and a half and probably longer. This is an item that I keep in my backpack, and it's something that gets an awful lot of use. Very recently on one of my other videos, one of my longtime viewers made a comment that had me thinking about this device. You know, he said he'd kind of like to hear about an ultralight, camping chair that's comfortable and, easy to have with you. It packs down really small, that fits in a backpack, and that can handle a 250-pound man sitting on it. Well, I carry one of those. I carry, exactly what he described, and I have for a very long time. This is the Tribe Provisions Compact Field Stool. This is a great device, and I have used it a whole lot. This weighs 12.2 ounces. It's 12.5 ounces with the little skinny little bag that it comes with, and we'll show you that here in a minute. It's made out of 70-75 aluminum. And this is a fairly thick aluminum tube. It's an aircraft grade aluminum tube that has been run through a machine to flatten it on two sides so that it can't bend. Or it'd be very difficult to bend it. Round tube is easy to bend, flat tube is easy to bend, but this has been creased on both sides, and that, you engineering guys out there will understand that adds strength to, this sort of material, that having it creased on two sides makes it so it doesn't want to bend in any direction. It won't fold over. So this is rated to a 250-pound man. Folded up like this is 2.5 inches in diameter, and it's just a little bit over 16 inches long. So it doesn't take up hardly any space in a backpack. It is kind of a long device. It depends on your backpack whether this is appropriate or not, but I have found that this not only fits in all of my Rush, my 511 backpacks, but this fits in a book bag that I used to carry in college. It fits in that, I showed you a backpack dry bag, a 10-liter dry bag one time from AquaQuest. It fits in there, and I can still close that thing up. And yeah, at only 12.2 ounces, I'm not adding a whole lot to my load to have the comfort of a nice field stool with me out here by the creek when I'm fishing, or when I'm out hunting, or when I'm out in the forest, or even when I'm in town doing stuff, or drop by a buddy's house for a barbecue or something, and all of the seating is taken and I'd like to sit down and eat a burger. I've got a little stool with me that I can just pull out of my pack and sit down on. Now this is only 13 inches tall. It only gets your rear end 13 inches off the ground, but it leaves your knees not without a lot of stretching out room. Most people are tall enough that means your knees are going to be a little bit elevated when you're sitting in something like this. But what I do is I sit down on it with my feet out in front of me, and it's wide enough that it's very stable. Even when it's not completely on even ground, it's very stable. This has been great. This has been an awesome device. I like it. I highly recommend it. This device comes with one accessory and one accessory only. It comes with this little stuff sack. I actually use this. I keep this stuff sack with it because sometimes it's kind of handy to use it. If I've got to leave my backpack full of all kinds of gear behind to go to an event or something, sometimes it's nice to have this to where I can grab hold of it. It can be thrown over his shoulder. This string can be wrapped around, the handle of the cooler. I can drag this along without having to take my whole backpack with me because of this little mesh and nylon 0.2 of an ounce extra kind of case. So yeah, that's the only accessory this comes with. and that's it. That's it. There's no other accessories with it. It fits in here just nicely. It's easy to get in and out of there. This little case is nice to have with you. Okay, so I think that this is one of the best devices that I've chosen to have with me all the time. This is essential gear to me. This is something I count on to be with me wherever I go. It doesn't matter where I am. It just doesn't matter at all where I'm at. I always have a chair with me. And for an old guy like me whose knees are getting a little bit old and back gets a little bit stiff after a long day, this thing has really been a lifesaver. I love this little stool. It's been perfectly durable. It's easy to clean. Just spray it off with a hose. It's like 500D nylon doubled over and cleans right up just like any other nylon. You know, it sprays right off. You can see mine's got some filth around the feet. I used it today, but there's a little mud caught in it. It could use a cleaning right now, but again, spray it off with the hose. Shiny clean, looking like new again. Great device. Great device. This is something I honestly, this is essential gear to me. This is always part of my kit. Gives me some comfort where I might not otherwise be able to find some. Okay, that's it. Look down in the description for a link to buy this. When I bought mine, I think I spent around $35 on it. You know, I'm seeing this a little closer to 40 right now on Amazon. There are places on the web that get a few dollars less, but they charge a whole lot of shipping. And I see at least one place that's selling it for around $50, and I think that was some free shipping. So, you know, that link down there in the description is at least currently a pretty good deal. All right, that's it. That's what I have to say about this device. I really appreciate you watching another one of my videos. This was a nice, short, compact kind of video for a nice, short, compact kind of device. I think everybody ought to have one of these. This thing has been perfectly durable, suited my purposes exactly the way I wanted it to. This is perfect for what I needed. That's it. I really thank you for watching another one, and thank you for coming out here to my dad's farm with me on another beautiful day. Sit by the creek and listen to the water go by. You know, if you have any questions, put them down in the comments. If this information was useful to you, I'd appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up down there. That helps my channel, and I will thank you for helping me with that. I really appreciate that. Okay, that's it. I hope the rest of your day goes really, really well. Thanks. Bye-bye now.